listen up. The students that have been coming up to work the resort on this side of the lake have been disappearing right and left.
Local authorities didn't have a clue until our surveillance teams tapped into the winery house right there and taped everything you just saw.
What about the cameras and the traps?
Probably security.
What?
We suspect they're using the winery house as a cover, and they're getting anyone who stumbles onto their scheme, whatever that is.
This is Kelly.
Kid.
Come on, isn't she a little young?
She's young. She's one of our best.
She'll also be working inside. And remember, no one goes in until we get the signal from her.
I want to know more about these traps.
Yeah.
That's one thing we've got going for us.
How's that?
One of our guys put an override on the camera cable unit here in the back hallway.
Which means?
Which means we have complete control of the cameras and the traps.
But who operates that?
They do.
And who's that?
I'm not exactly certain.
Break in.
Special operators from control.
4-4.
We gotta work together on this one. Any questions?
Let's rock and roll.
Why did he look at us so disgracefully, though?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world. It's like,
Careful out
I'm trying to save you guys.
And you keep your eyes open. We're all depending on you, especially Kelly. She should be there now. I'll switch you over. And good luck.
This is the most unconvincing group of soldiers I've ever seen. Alright, so I have no idea what's going on, apart from we're meant to be setting traps. Okay. About the top left one, there's movement there. Oh fuck, they're at it already. The music's amazing. It's already good, isn't it? What the fuck is going on? Again, this is weird. I've never played an FMV game before. None of us have. I have so many questions. I want to pause this, just talk about this for like 10 minutes already. You have to wait for the bar to go red, I think. Oh. Huh? Okay, got one. We put one in the bathroom. Oh, this is great. Josh is... This is fucking shit.
I just want the screens, I mean...
Yeah, why is the screen so small? Yeah, when that bar goes red at the bottom. There's so much to say about this game already, and from like its infamous reputation, because this game was banned, wasn't it? I don't know why this is banned.
You are a very special boy. We both know that. But you must start doing your job.
But why? What's
All have to do.
What's so adult about this? Look at him running around. What is he doing? This is. There's just traps in the floor.
Oh, che cretini.
What's happening tonight, Dad?
Well, we
It's
have
like a bad
followed you
sitcom, isn't it?
downstairs, and Sarah's coming in with 6 more tonight.
Let's just listen to some of the story.
Yeah,
The problem is Sheila and I might have to make a delivery.
that's no problem. Tony and I...
These have to go too.
Whoa, what's this? This is special vintage.
Oh, Jeffrey, don't be so selfish. Think exactly what I imagined, though.
I don't get this though. It's because you can't take any of the story in because you're constantly flipping through channels. Violence towards women. Fucking hell, it's just way too cheesy to be taken seriously.
You with me, Control? We're going in.
That's it.
Hi.
Just hold up some of the scenes, Josh, so we get some story.
Afraid you decided not to...
Oh no, someone's breaking in. It's got some frame rate problems.
Friends from the shopping mall.
Welcome to our little getaway.
It's like we want to like listen to the story and cut scenes, but at the same time we're trying to flip to these cameras to capture these whatever. I read somewhere that these are meant to be vampires. They look like fucking hunchback guys in bin liners.
And this is my wife,
How are these vampires?
Sheila.
This is just nonsense. It's gibberish. I don't understand any of this. Did we do this trap at the start?
That's the same room, isn't it?
Oh god. Alright, let's see some acting.
Oh, no, thank you.
Pity.
This guy is really wigged out.
We've already killed like 200 like vampires. My other brother said apparently this was originally going to be just standard, you know, just men. You know, like a home invasion kind of thing. But this looks absolutely repugnant. How can you take this seriously though? It's so bad. And it's completely incoherent. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so how do you listen to the story? Then you got like 50
Mi-
fingers and running around the house.
Are we supposed to kill every invader? Or trap them? Or are we supposed to listen to story right now? I don't know. I just want to see the bad acting, me personally.
That's just the basement. Let's go see the boats.
Oh, they're going into the basement.
Bye, Eddie. Nice of you to drop by, Eddie. Oh, and let us know when you want to die, Eddie.
Oh, that's get out of a James Bond movie, isn't it? You only live twice. The problem is, though, there's been so many invaders in such a short period of time, we haven't been able to digest any of the characters or why they're there, what the story is, any of the dialogue.
Do you really think
It's, like I said, it's complete incoherent, it's blabble.
think they can handle it?
Of course they can. What could possibly
I don't
go
get it.
wrong?
I don't understand why it's designed this
Come on,
way.
darling, the augurs are weak.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this. It's like, what are we getting out of this? We're just trapping guys with bin liners. Audie, what's your thoughts? Do you have any like? Do you have any explanation behind this? Oh fuck, we missed our trap. I mean, what's gonna happen if we don't put our trap out?
Yeah, do you see the family members?
Let's just listen to some family members. I want to see some bad acting.
Well, traps out or something. They're not acting.
Apparently our traps ain't working anymore. Yeah, I thought so. See, I don't know if it's like... Oh, she's playing a bit of air guitar on a badminton racket. A tennis racket. Yeah, let's watch this for a bit. Fuck the traps. They did say this game, this is the 25th anniversary version, and I've heard it's notoriously glitchy as well. A lot of people are not happy with the developer. So if you see glitches in the game, it's not necessarily my laptop. It's probably just a really bad like port job. Or oh my god, that guy's gonna cook somebody. Yeah, let's watch him. Let's watch him get killed. Fuck it. Oh, here he comes. You've got to watch this. Well, the traps aren't even working anymore anyway. We're flip. I. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I read the FAQ? They said something about different codes change. You got to listen to the dialogue because they tell you about like the code now is blue, and then you got to flip to blue traps or something. Why is he wearing sunglasses indoors?
It's just like, well,
Unless he's like Albert Wesker's son or something.
And my gracious brother, Jeff.
Yeah, Jake Wesker.
Someone's taking control of the system.
We'll see if you can get it fixed. If not, I'll have to do it the old-fashioned. Yeah. Come on, everyone. I'll show you to your rooms. Okay.
Just watch them, because they might give us some clue to changing the camera.
Look, it was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls. But from what I've just seen, the place is being overrun. You've missed way too many of those suckers. Now, until you figure out how to do your job and do it right, you're dismissed. Breaking contact.
That was pretty ungrateful. I thought we trapped about 30 of them at least in the space of like 5 minutes.
So do I have to change the colour? So like I can.
Oh, what's wrong with the screen? It's gone full screen again. Let's put that back.
So that's it. That's just
Yeah, I guess we I hear audio starting now and then. You're right, Audie. This is a horrible port job from what people said, so I don't think it's my laptop. I think it's just... Yeah, it's a shit remaster where they never... Listen to that, you can hear the audio is terrible. I like how he stood on the weighing scale. It's like, why would he do that? And where do we get like the flavor text or like story that they're vampires? Because I read that they meant to be vampires. Where does that come into the plot?
I think that's just a bollocks censorship. I had nothing to do with the game. But oh yeah, there's a bit of fabric.
Yeah, they can't be human beings because you know they're gonna that would cause a lot more controversy, which it did.
Yeah,
So
really vampire,
yeah, they're like you can't say no, they're just rapists. You know, you can't say that. They're not home intruders, no. Why do they walk like that? It's like they've shit their pants, all of them. It's like, I don't get it. I don't know. It's like they're more like goblins.
Boy. We both know that. But you must start doing your job. We all have to do our...
This is the problem. It's like they want you to listen to the fucking dialogue, but at the same time you got to kill these.
So how can you? You can't leave
I don't understand the game. There's one on the roof. I see him. It's not red yet. Yeah, let's listen. Oh shit.
Hey! Did you guys see something moving over there?
No, actually, I think it's your imagination.
Check out the book.
I am so embarrassed.
No, this isn't exactly what I imagined, though.
The sound is shit as
Has
well.
anybody seen my chamois bag?
Which
Very
one? You
stuttery.
got about a million of them.
Back off, Gridface. You just better be glad I brought you.
It's because Mom made...
Looks like a healthy bunch.
Yes, it should be a good weekend.
Too bad we must visit the Oggs tonight. I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new guests.
Now, Victor, we can't forget about the poor augurs.
Oh, you...
I remember reading somewhere that they give you clues to change the color, and you gotta like flip it on the fly. Then it works. But I think it's through dialogue, meaning that it gives the player an incentive to watch the FMVs play out. Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, I agree. It's like they want you to kind of pay attention to dialogue, but at the same time, the flipping cameras to kind of trap these guys. How are you supposed to balance both of those? I don't understand it.
This is a beautiful house, Mrs. Martin. Oh, please, just call me.
What? It's like he's carrying a metal detector. One of them's carrying some sort of cylinder on his back. What are they doing in this house, though, really? What kind of equipment are they using? What are they trying to do? Capture him, or...
Why are there so many of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's just like fine.
Yeah, the performance is horrible, by the way. This 25th anniversary is horrible.
Yeah,
Why is it so stuttery and laggy?
To make a visit to
Maybe because it's running like loads of FMVs at the same time. Maybe that wasn't what the original version was. Because when you look at the layout of the original version, it was kind of like pixel art on the rooms at the bottom.
yeah.
But if you look on the bottom there, they're all playing at the same time.
That's just the base.
Hi, Eddie.
This is like the equivalent of just flicking through channels on a TV. It's just like,
And look how small, but most of the time, when I look at that screen, you're just looking at the tiny little monitors.
yeah. Like, I want to enjoy the badness of the voice acting and stuff like that, and well, not voice acting, but the acting.
But you get, it's like you're constantly just looking at
Yeah.
Just over
Good hunting.
True. Yeah, listen to what they got to say. Maybe they'll tell you.
Do you think they can handle it?
Of course they can. What?
No wonder this, it must
Yeah, I'm sure we get the clue from one of the scenes. They tell you what color to change it into. So you can't enjoy it because you're just doing the same shit with these guys. It's just, oh. Oh my god, the guys are in. Is that how you breach a house? Like you storm into a house?
basically, yeah.
Like he's wearing camouflage inside the house. Great.
Yeah,
Painting his face. Blending with the wallpaper. Oh no, they got him. What? That was the worst soldier in history. Yeah, I think, Josh, we're just going to have to watch some of the actual scenes play out and just get another game over. And just see if they actually give us a clue. Yeah, 37 possible captures and... But there's something to do with these color codes that we don't understand. Well, I get the rough idea of it, but...
But another thing is, there's only certain spots in each
Yeah.
area where it's activated, so like, and there's like 5 or 6 colors.
Yeah, I don't understand how they... You need to find out through dialogue, but at the same time, you're flicking through the cameras
Yeah, over
to trap them. It's like, well, how you're missing all the dialogue.
you miss the dialogue, and then like,
Yeah, try and figure it out as we go on. Oh, there you go. So that was a red trap.
Look, it was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls.
Can you
But from
skip
what I've
this?
just seen, the place is being overrun. You've missed way too many of those suckers. Now, until you figure out how to do your job and do it right, you're dismissed. Breaking contact.
so bad.
Yeah, this is. I don't get it. I don't understand why this is. Should we try a different layout? Because there's different layouts in this game.
I don't think it's gonna really matter, is it? I mean, it's like,
All right, why don't we try it again? But why don't we just listen to the cutscenes and see if we get any clues? Try and figure something out.
Maybe we could do, but
Well, what's this then? Let's just click the woman, girl. Fuck the zombies or whatever they are. Why was she smiling really weirdly at the camera?
well, trying to go with the text, so, but yeah.
All right, let's just follow her around then. Don't worry about these vampires. Her eyes were green, so choose green, question mark. Oddie, that's a really good colour reference, but I think it's something like they tell you, someone tells you the secret codes. Maybe it's her, because who's the secret agent? One of these girls is a secret agent, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she's the one that relays you the information. So maybe we need to follow her. It's so weird, isn't it?
It's just okay. They thought it was like a really unique concept, but in reality, it just doesn't work.
You are a very special boy. We both know that. But you must start doing your job.
Didn't dawn on me. Yeah, I'll dawn on you if you don't get on the ball. I'm sorry.
Oh, che cretini.
What's happening tonight, Dad?
Well, we have to bottle the 2 diamonds. And Sarah's coming in with 6 more tonight.
6? Yeah.
The problem is Sheila and I might have to make it.
I can handle it.
I'm not so sure.
Please have to go too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is special vintage.
Oh, Jeffrey, don't be so selfish.
I don't think the makers realised that you could make it a bit more sparse. You don't have to literally litter it full of like... Yeah, you don't have to litter it with invaders in the first 5 minutes. It's like, let the gamer settle down into the game a bit. It's like, Jesus, slow it down.
Bored, I guess. Bored. Well, that's good.
No, it's like going 100 miles per hour. It's like... And after we've already trapped like 30 people in the first like 10 minutes, it's like, Jesus. Maybe this run just like focus on the dialogue of the people. Try and figure it out. Yeah, fuck the vampires. Don't worry about the vampires.
Lisa. Hi. Her little brother Danny. What's up? And Kelly.
Don't worry about the vampires.
Please, call me Victor.
So charming.
And this is my...
Well, I wouldn't have used the words charming. I would have gone somewhere else with that.
Come on, everyone. Let's go in the house. Oh, good.
Hey, Sarah. Who's that? That's weird, Eddie. He's just one of the neighbors. He's really getting down. He is really getting down, Dad.
Oh, there's a trap there. On that actual screen, it went red.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. There's like 18 possible, we only got 7. So
Yeah. Well, we know that we're going to game over here. We're just trying to figure out what the code is. There is one.
I think it's just fucking random. I mean, you got like 6 colours. Just like going switch between them. Just, like...
No, there's definitely a reference to like what to change into. I remember reading it. They were like, yeah, certain. There's a clue or something like that you get.
Our pleasure, my dear.
What's this? Oh, homemade cherry popsicles.
We all have our own very special cravings around here.
Hey, come on, everyone. Let's go down to the lake.
Yes, Victor and I will take care of everything.
Guys, come on.
Oh, Sarah. Victor and I have to make a visit to the Augers tonight. A delivery, actually. I'm sure you and the boys can take care of everything here.
I understand. Good night, Father.
Good night, darling.
Good night, Sarah.
Good night. Good night. Bye.
Maybe it's a bit like Groundhog Day, where you get a bit more information every time you play it, and you kind of understand when you've got to change the code. So it's like a trial and error kind of gameplay.
Well, there's something about
Because it's going to be short. It's an hour-long game, right?
Woman's intuition again, huh?
Which one do you listen to? There's like so many.
Yeah, I don't know which room to...
Come on, let's go.
I have
We
no
don't
idea.
want to upset the augurs.
And then how long does it last? Well, you say the thing's blue, don't you? The picture's what? How long does that last? A minute?
Yeah.
Then someone else says, oh, it's green. I mean, what's the...
And change the trap access code from blue to purple.
Don't worry, Mom.
Blue to purple. She just said that.
Good hunting.
There you go. So it is. So basically, what you want you to do is explore all the rooms. And that didn't work. Why? She just said purple.
We just did it. It didn't work.
Of course they can. What could possibly go wrong? Because are waiting.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. I think they said something about as well. You have to give it time for them to change the actual code. For example, if they said like blue to purple, I think you have to wait for that whole scene to play out. Then that trap. Then all the traps become that color.
Yeah, it's nice to like really explain it.
Yeah, I saw it on the like. I think there's a tutorial that you can click on here. It's only like one, like a splash screen. But we're gonna get the failure now because you know we
Well, yeah, I mean, look, you don't skip that.
okay. Well, we know the first code's blue. We know the next one's purple. Oh, I love this guy. He's the look at this, John Matrix.
I'm going in for a closer
Eat your
look.
heart out.
Ready?
Yeah. This is like a vampire haven at this stage. They're literally coming out the walls.
There's literally like 50 fucking vampires. It's like you can
I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to put so many in so early. It's ridiculous. This is what you want to see more of. This cheesy shit, right? Look, he's put a jaw on the back of his head. Give him a he's gonna give him a lobotomy. Right, that guy's gonna call us now and say, look, you're fucking useless. You're not doing your job. Get out.
That's like that. Just brave and deep and deep. And there's no like warm up. It's just one.
It is.
What the fuck's on your faded? I can't see anything.
I want to see what caused so much controversy in this game. I want to see the violence towards women. Because violence towards men's fine, but you know, I want to. Oh, how are these women gonna die? That's what I want to know. Oh, they got like an official Night Trap song as well. Listen to that. What a load of shit. You don't get to watch anything though, that's the problem. It's like, I don't want to see the traps anymore. The novelty of the trap. It's funny because you would have thought the traps was the best bit, like Home Alone, you know, catching all these people, killing them or whatever.
Someone's taking control of the system.
But that gets old real quick.
We'll see if you can get it.
You want to see the crappy dialogue.
We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
I could take on weekend.
Activate the traps and get rid of
Look, it was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls.
Scat
From what I've just
Team
seen, the place is
Override.
being overrun. You've missed way too many of those
I think that's an
suckers.
appropriate name for
Now,
like.
until you figure out how to do your job and do it right, you're dismissed. Breaking contact.
Well, listen, people that are going to be tuning in to watch this don't want us to complain. They wanted to see us beat this fucking game, so we're just going to have to keep, you know, doing our best. All right, Alt and G, Alt and Enter, Josh. Every time, for some reason, this game takes the window mode out, so you've got to constantly hold Alt and Enter. Right, Oddie's tired. He's like, be right back. You better come back, Oddie. You're watching every second of this.
5-minute mark. That's when that fucking
Turns to purple.
dialogue came out, so
Right.
5 minutes you get purple.
Maybe I was kind of right about like the trial and error where you're going to get... Because she ain't going to say, all of a sudden, she's not going to say yellow, or, is she? Or did they shoot that scene like 5 times? And every time they randomize it. Yeah. There's 6 colors, so you know they're gonna be changing the colors all 6 times at least.
But it's like you said, it doesn't work. There's so many like stuff.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and listen because you got like 50 fucking
Yeah.
buttons like fading the yak or whatever.
I know this is an FMV game. We get it. You know, you could really say they're barely games, really. You know, the interaction is very lightweight, and that's fine. We're completely accept that. That's all well and good. But the interaction in this one's very poorly done. Like you can't sit down and enjoy the badness of it.
And the majority of the game, you're looking at these tiny 4 screens,
Yeah.
just trying to pick up any like bit of movement. It's like
Yeah.
you didn't even get one.
You are a very special boy, but you must start doing your job.
Yeah, this is a kind of game that you would like to watch if someone did a full playthrough that knew exactly the key moments, and you could have a smooth amount of like watching the cutscenes play out and, you know, interaction with the traps. If you're watching us play for the first time, it's hard to watch because even we don't know what's really going on. It's messy. But that's just the, you know, someone's not played it before. This is a genuine first time play. I say play very lightly or loosely.
This is special vintage.
Oh, Jeffrey. Or starving augurs.
Has anybody seen my chamois bag? They're here.
Looks like a healthy bunch.
Yes. You with me, control?
Is that guy a pervert or something?
I mean, we're on
Looks
our
like a
own.
healthy bunch.
So, you heard him. You got 6. That's gotta be some kind.
Was this banned first and they reshot these scenes here to make them look stupid? Or is this the original, you know, the original idea? Because how can that be taken seriously? They look ridiculous.
Hi.
But you know, the censorship back in, especially like our country, the BBFC was a fucking joke anyway, so, you know. And what I love about it, everything, all the movies that were censored back then are all uncensored now and nobody cares. It just goes to show what a waste of time all that was. Yeah. Well, from what I saw from start to finish, the game ran about hour 10. So, of course, the thing is, there's no compromise. It's like your playthrough would be that once you got your winning run, because, you know, there is nothing else you can do apart from play it at its, you know, linear self, if that makes sense. Like, so once we get the winning formula, it will be about hour 10.
We'd all like to thank you. Come up this week. Everyone, let's go down to the lake. Yeah.
And they're not vampires. I don't care what they say, they're not vampires at all.
It's just like home invade. I mean,
Home invaders, that's what they are.
looks like guys are fucking wearing a balaclavas, and that's about it.
Yeah. It's House on the Edge of the Park, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm sure you and the boys.
Yeah,
can
what was
take
his
care
name
of
again? He was actually in the other one as well, wasn't he?
I understand.
Oh, fuck. What was his name? It's going to bother me if I can't figure it out.
Bye, girls. Have fun. Curious little bunch. What's wrong?
Well, there's something about Kelly. Come on, let's go. We don't want to upset the augurs.
Oh, and let us know when you want to die, Eddie.
Oh, this is the weirdo kid, as he said. Hey, welcome back. Yeah. Get him on the roof. We've got to see how he dies. He's going to fall down the chimney. Oh, fuck. We haven't seen that guy get...
How do you see it in that
I
black,
know.
completely black screen? You can't see it.
No.
Kick out of this.
Do you really?
I don't, I don't want to be mean to the game, but I don't genuinely understand how people could get entertainment from this when you're constantly flicking through cameras and you can't enjoy any... Because I like So Bad Is Good. I'm all for that, but... You can't... How can you enjoy this? You just don't get... Nothing sinks in. You ain't got no time. Look at this. What the fuck is this? Oh, they've changed the code again. Maybe she did say a different colour.
How would you know?
What was that scene when she talked about it? Find that scene in the camera. Already past it. Maybe we have to find those exact scenes when they actually tell us the code. It's just boiled down to us. Yeah, it's riveting. It's just boiled down to us just guessing the colour at this stage. We don't know anymore.
Closer look. Radio silence till I get back.
Yeah.
How do you play this game for fucking 10 minutes? It's just...
The truth is, we don't know if we're playing it wrong. There might be something we're actually missing. So I don't know if it's the game's fault or it's our fault. Right now, it looks like it's the game's fault. Yeah, we can't really figure out.
This is just the game itself.
Yeah.
It's just awful. You literally have to look at it. Yeah, so it's not good either.
I really want to listen to the really awful. Like I said, this would work in a cheesy B-movie kind of way if it was, you can actually watch things play out. But
there's not enough time.
No.
You just have to keep a fucking eye on 20%.
See, when I was looking at doing a bit of research about this, people don't tell you this aspect of the game. You just think, oh, this is going to be quirky and fun and stupid and bad, but in a good way. They don't tell you, like, you don't get to watch any of it.
No, because that's what you watch the fucking traps.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to keep moving as fast as you can.
Mike, go around.
What's this?
For position 3. I want him out of that.
I've only captured 20 out of 41.
41 in less than 9 minutes.
43.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? And again, another problem is you're seeing the same cutscenes over and over again.
It's like, there's literally the same...
Look, it was your job to protect Kelly and the rest
Right,
of those
we're going to give it
girls.
another try.
But from what I've
We
just
can't...
seen, the place is
Listen,
being
people...
overrun. You've missed way too
Josh
many
wants to
of those
give
suckers.
up. I don't
Now,
want to give
until
up
you
because I know
figure
the
out how
people
to do
want
your
to see us
job
do
and
better
do it
than
right.
this.
You're dismissed.
How do you do better?
There's
Breaking
more to see than
contact.
this.
Fucking, there isn't. It's the same fucking traps with the same fucking...
There's 200 people in our stream right now asking for us to get further. They're like, come on, we got to see more. So
This is the last go. I'm sorry. This game is utter shit. I mean, where's the fun in this game?
oh, we would get there. We just have to figure out how to play this game. Barely a game.
Game's just started already. Like missed one. Like the game.
Already missed one. Fucking hell.
Where was he? I mean,
God knows.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's figure out. That woman was in the kitchen with her husband, right? Or whoever that guy was, when she gave us the code. So we need to find that scene when it comes up to get the new code. Because maybe they did shoot that like 6 different times and randomly pick a colour. I reckon it will be purple again, but it didn't work. But they did say once they give you the colour code, I think you have to wait for that whole scene to play out, and then it triggers, because you can't do it mid cutscene or FMV.
Well, it was around about a 5-minute mark, I think, when that guy, that woman's in that.
Okay.
Was it in this room? I think.
Yeah, it was that room. Yeah, this is as of what we've played right now. If we're playing it wrong or not, is absolute shit. As a game, it's shit.
Again, everyone says this is one of like, the worst games ever made. It was a whole FMV game.
It's very frustrating to play. It's
no gameplay, and you see this. Like,
yeah.
There's no new traps. It's
Yeah, you can't watch anything because it's at your detriment. So you got to keep skipping everything
Look at this room, right?
to play the same
Look
traps.
how small that looks, and then look.
Yeah, and these are actually improved over the original. The original has got pixel art, I believe, on the rooms that are static. They don't move. So this is actually the remastered one.
Look at this room here. I mean, you can barely fucking see anything.
And the performance is really bad as well. Look how stuttery the FMVs are.
Yeah, the sound.
It's because they're playing 8 videos at the same time. I don't know if that was in the original one, but you can see them all play at the bottom. What do you think, Oddie? What's your thoughts? You have any idea what's going on? Are we playing this wrong?
This isn't exactly what I imagined, though.
Has anybody seen my chamois bag?
Which one?
Yeah.
There are about a million of them.
Back off, Gridface. You just better be glad I brought you along.
The only
Nope,
reason
it's
you
really awful. Yeah, it really is.
Looks like a healthy bunch.
Yes, it should be a good week.
Too bad we must visit the Ogs tonight. I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new guests.
Now, Victor, we can't forget about the poor org.
Oh, Oddie, would you do us a favor? Real quick. Can you type Google search Night Trap color codes and see if they're in like a linear order? Like, are they the same every time? Are they permanently that? Like, it's first blue, then it's purple, then it's yellow? Because if you could give us the codes, it means at least we can get through the game somewhat and actually, you know, not rely on watching all the cutscenes over and over again. Well, the same music really, well, you're playing the same scenes over and over again, essentially. No. I just think it's stupid how there's like 40 vampires to catch in the first 8 minutes. No.
Just go hardcore.
There he is, he's on that roof. Oh, that is great though, you slingboarded him off.
Enchanté.
What?
Tu parles français, toi?
Oh, no. Ask Mrs. Martin.
Oh, please, just call me.
I still don't know what that weapon is. It seemed to hold that guy still, didn't it? It looks like some sort of metal detector has been cut at the halfway point. Yeah, why don't you just like take a knife with you? You know, that makes sense. And he's kind of flamethrower. No, it's the same thing.
Hey, come on, everyone.
Yeah, strict times. Can you find out about what the color code is? The color codes, are they always the same? Like, is there like a... Are they randomized? As soon as we figure that out, we can actually progress the game because we know how to trap when they come up. As soon as it doesn't work, you know which one to flip to, basically. We're trying to get a bit more... We're trying our best to get through this.
I mean, already 22 possible is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Would a mouse be better for you? Because we're using a DS4.
Bye, Eddie. Nice of you to drop by.
Now, Jeffrey, I want you to go downstairs and change the trap access code from blue to purple.
Don't worry, Mom. It's all in the fingers.
Right, blue to purple. Watch this scene out. When it cuts, we'll go to purple, and then we'll fuck it.
Alright. Let's go and get everything ready.
Yeah, change to purple.
Really get a kick
What?
out of this stuff, don't
I think it's when the next scene plays. I think that's how it works. I don't really know. I've never played this before. Now, okay, see how the screen changed? No, don't try this. Let's trap them.
Think I can have?
Yeah, it's working. It's working. Still doesn't fix the problems we got with the game.
So you got to be lucky enough to listen to the one piece of dialogue. Oh, change it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, good luck. there's 8 different screens you got.
They want the gamer to watch for the codes, but at the same time they want you not to watch for the codes by making you fucking click through all these cameras non-stop. Yeah.
You don't have time to do it.
And I still can't. We still can't even watch the Night Trap song. It's impossible.
Yeah, there's like 50 fucking vampires. Like,
Yeah, there's like 400 vampires in this house, and we've got to stop them all. Yeah, John Matrix is storming the house again.
Look how small the screen is. You literally can't even see anyone. Like,
No. Can we save this guy with the machine gun, or is he like... Well, he's fucking useless anyway.
seriously, I don't know what you can do.
No, he's so useless, I don't want to save him. The color changes are all timed as well. Is there a set pattern that you... is there like a pattern though? Is anyone posted up like exactly what the order is, so you don't actually have to listen to the dialogue? Like, all we need to know is... Yeah, that's basically... yeah.
That's it.
850 is living room for the next one. Oh, there you go. 850. See, this is what we need to know. Now, is this game really, really difficult? Or are we just playing it wrong? You know, that's the problem when you've got no viewers, because no one can tell us anything, you know? We're just going by what we... Well, first time playing.
8:59.
8:59. Okay.
Was it the living room?
The living room. Yeah, if I can't read properly, it's because the dialogue box is really small. So, but anyway, thanks. Audie, keep it going though, okay?
I think someone's taking control of the system.
We'll see if you can get it fixed. If not, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
I could take all weekend. I got plans.
Yeah. Come on, everyone. I'll show you to your room. Okay.
See, someone's attacking like 10 seconds before the code's given out.
Look,
Oh,
it was
that's
your
right.
job
At least
to
we know.
protect Kelly and the rest of those girls. But from what I've just seen, the place is being overrun. You've missed way too many of those suckers. Now, until you figure out how
Alright.
to do your job and do it right, you're dismissed.
Okay,
Breaking
what if
contact.
Audie just gave us like the first like 5 time codes, and do you think you better handle it?
I think it'd be better if I could have just written that, you know, just copy and write it down, so it's got it in fucking front of me. Then I'm just know exactly
Yeah.
what to do it. Because if he was doing it one at a time.
There's 100 captures altogether.
We did like.
We did like
What do you do?
18 or something. I don't know.
30 and number 60. Oh, God.
This is a janky fuck. I know it's barely a game anyway, but it's.
Now, how many times have we got to look at the fucking codes?
Red
to blue, green to red,
Yeah.
red to purple. I mean, how many?
All we need to really know is exactly what Audie did. Just time, room, and we'll go there 10 seconds before. The problem is, it's not very enjoyable just clicking on camera to set the traps off.
If you look at 8 monitors, seeing the same
Yeah.
trap actually every single time.
What's fun about that? I was like, I want to see how bad these acting performances are. I want to see how the game looks cheap as shit anyway.
You're never going to see it.
Can't, yeah.
You're never going to see the story because you're literally checking every other room for an invader.
Yeah.
So you don't see anything.
Alright, should we give this the last hurrah? Because, you know, I want to get a little bit further if we can.
Right, seriously,
Right.
I am
Josh has like had it up to here with this game. I'm trying because I know if anyone's watching this, they want us to do better. I know there's fans of this game, and I want to give it like best as I can. But this is becoming frustrating to play or watch. Oh, there you go, got him. Audie said, to be honest, to stop a game over, you would have to look at the capture times. Laugh out loud. All the capture times. I wonder how many. I wonder how many they let you get by. You know. Oh God. I wonder if there's an easy mode that slows this down. Alright, Audie, can you put up the times for the first couple of, like, interactive parts or whatever? Okay, Audie said 5:40. So all we keep our eye out. As soon as it's 5:40, watch when that scene ends, change to purple.
But yeah, but even then, like color change fine. But then like you got
Yeah.
you got 8 screens. You got
8 screens, yeah.
You got to be looking at one, and one of the screen, well, 2 of the screens are so.
There's a fun part. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, look at this screen. You're telling me you can see something there.
Very.
Fucking hell, it's hard, isn't it?
So like, the game boils down to looking at the 8 tiny screens.
554 living room. Okay, we're gonna be there. Don't you worry. The thing is, we already know like it's purple, but it's nice to know the time because then we know. Keep an eye on that room at that time. As soon as it switches, that room, purple. We know the next one. So basically, what this game boils down to at this moment is Josh scrolling through these cameras as quickly as possible and trap as many as he can, and not enjoying any of the acting.
Well, yeah, you're just literally looking at the enemies. You're not listening to the story.
Why didn't anyone say that in the review? Why didn't anyone say, yeah, it's really fun when you're watching it, but it doesn't let you beat the game that way.
Yeah, you can't watch anything.
If you want to beat the game's just really frustrating and fucking terrible.
Even this type of codes, then you get infeeded. So also I'll switch out. Like, listen.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the code's coming in 5 seconds. Oh wait, you got an invasion blink coming up. It's like, well, what? So you want the gamer to kind of not get the code? Why don't they just stop all invasions for 20 seconds before the code? Wouldn't that make sense to kind of like make people understand the code's coming somewhere? Okay, good. Do you know what would have been perfect? This could have been like a Home Alone game, thinking about it, couldn't it? This could have been the interactive Home Alone game. Harry and Marv coming in. You're setting traps as Kevin. You know, you're pressing stuff down. It could have kind of worked like that because it is similar. Well, Audie's given us some times and some rooms, so that's quite good. That's true. That's true. But the thing is, if we don't even listen to the color code, it means that we're not even doing the even bare minimum to get through this game. It means that we're just literally going through traps. Well, there has to be some sort of difficulty level where they can't make it that hard where you can't even listen to the code.
Well, they have though, because like again, you get games
yeah.
Fucking early, so it's just one of the dumbest mechanics.
Well, all we can do is do our best. We're going to do it like this and see how it goes. I mean, if we can't even beat it, knowing where the fucking code changes.
You need to capture 100 fucking bad guys.
Thank you very much.
Oh god. And we don't know what the leeway is, the leverage is between like getting a game over and passing successfully. We don't actually know. I don't know if we need to get everybody. We don't know if we need 50%. We don't actually know.
Yeah, how many people get through? Like, what, 40, 30?
Why doesn't he tell us? And then already we've missed a certain amount. We're like, well, we can't actually do it now, you know. We don't really know the rules.
Good night, darling.
Good night.
Oh, he was on that fucking roof, I bet.
Look, I keep saying, look at that screen.
Kelly.
There's different endings. There's different bad endings, etc. too. So there's multiple endings. The thing is, though, we can't even get past the first part, let alone get to any of the endings.
Let us know when you want.
We just started the game. We give you notification when we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And like, there's like 1,000 fucking.
It's like an hour and 10, like race to just flick through as many cameras as you can.
Yeah.
You can't even enjoy it. You can't enjoy this game. Not if you want to beat it. No. Yeah, and you will miss something. Yeah, the first one's purple, and he said it played it 554 living room, so that'll be switched by now. And the next color, what was the next color? Oh, it's at 8:59 in the living room as well.
I mean, even on the colours, it's like, yeah, it helps, but it's...
Yeah. I kind of like the idea that they reward you with actually watching stuff and giving you codes, making sure you are paying attention. But at the same time, you destroy it by putting vampires everywhere.
You could remove dog hoots, because let's be honest, that's nothing. It just makes it even worse.
It just gives you incentive to pay attention to the cutscenes and like kind of explore a bit around the house. That's all it does, but yeah.
After 52. Yeah.
After 52 captures, we get a checkpoint. Alright, Josh, we have to do it. We can make it to 52. We can definitely get there. Oh, John Rambo's in the house again. And here's the problem. Like I said, it's got a Groundhog vibe to this. It's like you're seeing the same shit over and over again, obviously. Yeah. Maybe that's why they're wearing black bin liners. Maybe it was a ploy to kind of like blend into the dark backgrounds.
There's 3 rooms, I swear to God, you can't even see it in this tiny
Yeah.
little monitor. It's like...
Well, we captured 22 out of 36. We don't... Oh, can you see what triggers the ending, Audie? Can you find out for us like exactly what the threshold is? I actually didn't realise how shit this game was going to play. I thought it was going to be like more fun.
Oh yeah, I thought bad FMVs, whatever.
Yeah. But you can enjoy it, but you can't. You can't enjoy it.
I think what they like
Under a Killing Moon with Sully from Commando. Robert, was this Robert Patrick? Is that his name?
Yeah, you just see him tied up in Sweden for his life or something.
Oh.
That's the kind of game you know.
Well, Audie, I do have a Goosebumps FMV game ready to play as well. It takes place in Horrorland on probably the most popular book, and they turned it to like an episode on TV. But what's great about the Horrorland Goosebumps FMV is Jeff Goldblum plays the vampire, and his performance is so fucking lazy. He just phones in it. He phones in his performance. And I was watching some of the scenes. I was like, God, Jeff Goldblum, fucking, he's just being himself. But like,
look,
he
was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls. But from what I've just seen, the place is being overrun. You've missed way too many of those suckers.
God.
Now, until you figure out how to do your job and do it right, you're dismissed. Breaking contact.
Right.
Honestly, this game's impossible. I mean,
Josh said this game's impossible.
I really had to go then, and I was still 30 short.
30 short?
I did 23. I was 30 short from the first checkpoint. It's like, how the fuck do you like... And that's one colour change.
Maybe it might have been, if you had 24 though, it might have not triggered the ending. You know, what is the threshold for the first game over? That's what I want to know.
I guess it's like, it builds up, like, we had like 30,000 or whatever it was. Then like, it's just, this game over. That's
Audie, can you just quickly check what triggers the game over? Because once we know that, we can actually maybe power through a little bit.
I can't believe how bad this is. It's so bad. God, it's awful.
Yeah, we're trying though. Like I said, we always try to get through these games. We don't want to put out half-ass shit. You know, we fucking really do try, and it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning now, and
I've had a long day today.
yeah, we've had a hard day. No, but at the same time, I kind of want to do better than this. I want to get further. I know there's going to be people out there that want to fucking see us do better than this. Even though it's shit. It's not. This ain't fun to play at all.
I mean, always you look at 4 tiny monitors for like a little black object ringing about. It's like that's all you're doing the whole.
I know.
game.
I know. No, let's wait here for a minute. Let's just digest what we just played.
Oh my God. I knew it'd be bad, but I didn't think it'd be like
No,
thing.
I didn't realize I didn't realize it was going to be like this.
It's one of the most repetitive games I've ever played. It's really quite.
It's like I said. I know FMV games are barely games anyway, but this one literally is barely a game.
It's not even a game, is it?
No.
You're literally setting the same fucking traps in the same
Yeah.
rooms in a certain time period. That's all you're
In
doing.
terms of actually it being a game, if we're judging it as a game, because really it is a game, because it's, well, it just is.
It's barely.
It's terrible. It's really, really bad. I mean, you can have FMVs that are interactive that has puzzles. I'm sure you can. Of course you can.
Gabriel Knight 2. That was an epic
Yeah,
game.
Gabriel Knight 2.
That's a proper point and click game.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the art style, but at least it was an actual game.
This one's puzzles is actually just listening to the colors changing, and then you press those inputs on the vampires.
Well,
but the problem with that is they're hard to spot. There's 400 of them, and you can't focus. You can't focus on it.
Just get an FAQ. We'll just say monitor 2,
Yeah.
monitor 3, monitor 7. Just that's the only way you're going to complete this game. Literally having a massive list of like what monitor and the time. So
Yeah.
Really fun stuff in it.
Well, put it this way, even knowing the times and the rooms, we still can't even get past the first part of this game. We've already been playing it for over an hour, and we still can't get past the first part.
My best was like 23 captures. It's like, yeah, you need another 30 just to hit the first checkpoint.
Yeah.
Then you need 100 captures to finish the game. It's like, well, if you how the fuck are we gonna
What I want to know is what actually just triggers the ending. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's the same thing that Ollie said, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. The commando guy. Maybe that's what's triggering it. Maybe we are... John Matrix is getting killed in the hallway. Maybe we need to keep our eye out on John Matrix.
But because see, the traps being activated and the fuckers in there, so it's like, well, how do you see them?
Is there no trap?
I swear to God, the whole room, like the trap never triggered a
I never saw it trigger neither. So can we even save this guy?
Also, as a game over, if you miss certain captures, so it's like, well,
It's like story-based captures.
That could literally be any capture.
That's the thing. We don't know we're losing because we've got too many. We haven't done enough, or is a specific person that's got captured. We don't actually know.
There's nothing to explain in this game. It's just capture.
Yeah, they make you fend for yourself in this one.
Yeah.
And there's no one in here to help us neither. Nobody, because I know this is a popular game, and nobody, you know.
Well, that's infamous.
It is
It's not like this game.
It's not famous. It is infamous. This game.
It's just pure fucking trash.
It's shit right now. Yeah, absolutely is shit.
I mean, seriously, the only good with this game, you need a fucking FAQ
right.
so you actually know what you're doing, because this is just ridiculous. Yeah.
The only way to finish this is look at a table of every capture.
Yeah, that's the only way you're ever going to finish it. You can't memorize 100 captures on like 8 different monitors.
Okay. Well, how about this then? Call me crazy. We'll come back tomorrow. I'll print out an FAQ, and I'll have the times in the windows right there on stream, and then we'll hit every single fucking one of them. How about that then?
That'd be a shocking playthrough.
It will be a terrible playthrough, but at least people respect the fact that we've gone out of our way even more to try to get it done and see what this game's all about. And it's good because it captures the actual essence of this game. It's not like when you watch World of Long plays and they've got everything already written down and they've got save states that they don't tell you about. And this is a genuine playthrough. This is what this game actually fucking is. It's a painful playthrough, and it is a painful experience. It's shit, and you know, but it's genuine. You know, we're gonna do our best. So what about that then, Audie? Do you like the fact that I'm gonna do that? Do you think that's a good idea? Would you like to see us do that?
It just makes you wonder why this was censored. A game of this caliber.
It's crap.
It's just an insult.
It should have been censored for being so shit. That's what it should have been censored for.
Should have been released. I mean, just look at the state of it. your gameplays look out 8 little monitors and like.
You know, get rid of the gameplay. Just make a really, really bad movie out of it. That's what they should have done. Fuck the gameplay. Just make it cheesy.
Gameplay doesn't work. If you want to, that's a shocking thing.
All right, so that's what we'll do. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll call it unfinished business on the stream, and we'll come back. I'll print a table out of all the captures, and then I'll just simply say them when we're playing. 100 captures.
100 separate captures.
How many A4 pieces of paper is that going to take to print off?
Like 5 maybe. That's
yeah.
Ridiculous.
Now, would that be worth it? Would anyone appreciate that? Because they know that we're going to be whining about how crap the game is anyway. So the fans are going to hate us because they're saying, I can't believe you dislike this game. And maybe like 5% would be like, fair play. You know, you you knuckle down to get the game done because you do try to get finish it and see what give the game a fair shake. I don't know, but part of me does want to finish this game. I want to see this being done.
It's one of the worst games I've ever played.
It is an abomination. Even watching it, I'm like, God, it's fucking shit.
You got lucky. I mean, you're fucking navigating these 8 fucking monitors. I mean,
Yeah, poor Josh. Josh is like flicking through all the cameras, doing his best. The timing of the windows is terrible. There's just too many.
Three of the screens are black. It's like you can't even see people. Like the bottom right screen, you can't see a fucking thing.
Right.
It's like it's invisible.
Right. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna come out of retirement. We're gonna print out a couple of pieces of A4, maybe like 30 or something, with all the capture times, codes, and we're gonna try to get this game done legitimately. I say legitimately. We've got all the guide, but we're still gonna try to play through it.
Right. So how many people sat down and said, right, I'm gonna actually capture 100 people? How many people managed it?
Yeah. What I want to see is someone do what we did, a genuine playthrough, a blind playthrough, and not be frustrated. Would anyone sit there and we're doing it because we stream and we put it on YouTube, and to try and make videos out of it because we know people might want to see it and they want the player to get through it, right? How many people play this for the first time and sit through the whole fucking thing and try and figure it all out?
You play for 20 minutes, you never play.
It's a frustrating game to play. How can you? It's Groundhog Day. You're watching the same shit over and over again. It would drive you insane.
And look at the gameplay. You just navigate 8 monitors. It's not fun. It's repetitive. It's boring. It's just,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then let's watch the story. No, sorry, you can't. You can't. You're too busy. You're too busy protecting the house. Well done. Doesn't work.
Yeah. Right. Well, again, we've never actually printed out in like a proper FAQ before in a gameplay video, but we'll do it for tomorrow. We'll print out exactly where the times are, the color codes, and we'll just try to watch as much as possible and try to get to the end of this fucking game. Good. I don't care what ending we get, as long as we can get somewhat. Because we can't leave this one like this, because we have to defeat Night Trap. It is. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will be back to get some vengeance tomorrow. And yeah, see you then. Okay, so today we're back, and we are armed with 3 pieces of paper full of writing. Okay, so we got 13 seconds, then 27 seconds at the living room. So to explain what we're doing, I have a sheet of paper with times, locations, and how many captured you get. And there's so many quirks to this game as well. There's times when you've got to like capture certain baddies and miss out certain ones because you don't get the best ending, stuff like that. And there's bugs with the code changing as well, so you have to take that in consideration. There's also a trap that is 1 second apart from another trap. So you have to trap, change room, and set another trap in the space of 1 second, which tells me this game wasn't balanced at all. How can it be a 1 second trap? Are you kidding me? So there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is 5 captures in the first minute of this game. So yeah, good luck for beginners playing this.
Very special.
And as you can see, the terrible thing about this game is you could either play it 2 ways. We'll say playthrough A is just watching all the funny FMVs, watching all the quirky stuff, watching all the cheese, having fun. But the problem is that's at your detriment. You're gonna lose if you do that. And there's playstyle B, which is just do this, hit every single trap and miss out all the story, all the characters, and not understand why you're even playing this in the first place. But that leads to a win. So they don't actually combine at all. See what I mean? This is going to be when you actually think about it, what we're doing is actually going to be quite a boring playthrough because
Think of the poor.
we're not able to watch nothing. It's just this is it. This is the game. If you want to actually get through it. People might say, might use the excuses, oh, but, you're supposed to watch it, then do it over and over and over again. But, nobody wants to do that.
Well, I game over like 100 times.
Yeah, people don't want to game over 100 times and watch the cutscenes 100 times, do they? Nobody's got time for that, especially these days, with all the other games that you can play. But you know, we're back with vengeance. We're determined to beat this game because we know people are going to want to see it being done. And this is exactly how you're supposed to play it if you want to actually get to like an ending. So, yeah, it's not very impressive. So Josh is just looking at like this. Oh, we lost 2 there. We fucked that up, but it's okay. We're not going to go for the best ending anyway because we know it's going to be almost impossible. But we want to get some kind of ending. Audie, how does this appear to you as a stream when you're just watching it being played like this? What are your initial thoughts? Like someone just jumps in stream and they're watching this. Oh, there's that guy on the roof. Bewilderment, yeah, that's exactly true. Okay, well, Josh, just ignore what I'm going to say. I'm just going to explain on stream that some of these have like quirky inputs. For example, at 540, it says code change. It says do not change the code yet. Change the code after this ogre captured. So you got to do it in specific orders as well. It's very quirky. Or should I say buggy? I'll tell you what, we're messing up these vampires though. What is an ogre? What does that mean? Does that translate into vamp? What? Audie, what does ogre mean? A-U-G-E-R, ogre. What does that mean? I've never even seen that word before. It says color change, but it doesn't tell you the color it changes to. Oh, fucking hell. So this guide, it doesn't actually tell you what color it changed to. We've still got to watch the window. Well, we know the first one's purple, right, from yesterday. So we're on 5 minutes. At 8 minutes 14, we switched the sheet. We have 3 pieces of paper.
Victor, you monster. Come on, let's go. We don't want to...
It's actually a tool, ogre. Okay. Change code after this ogre capture. Okay. It's just amazing that this game was banned and it was like such a controversial game because you look how silly it all is. And you're thinking, what was the big issue really? Violence against women or something, wasn't it? Audie said like a woman got pulled out of a shower or something and that was it. But there's films stronger than that. House at the Edge of the Park, Last House on the Left, you know, these kind of like home invasion movies. Way stronger than this. This is like silly sitcom shit. Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday. This is like someone flicking through the channel. But if you want to actually progress in this game, this is how you have to play it. This is our complaint about it. It's like you can't sit down and enjoy the cheese. Oh, that's right. As long as you get the majority of them, I think. What's gone? People said that this release is really, really buggy. They said when this 25th anniversary version was terribly made. So change code after ogre capture. 553, yeah, so we're on purple. 1705, we have a kitchen. I'd like to read these out, but you know, because there's like 100 captures. Me saying like, yeah, me saying the time and telling you how many's captured, that won't be really appealing. So I'll try not to do that, but I will talk about a little bit about the quirky glitches. It's not purple. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kitchen is... And then that's another thing, you need to learn the layout of the cameras. So when it says kitchen, you've got to remember what the fucking kitchen is on the panels at the bottom. Alright, we're missing out some here, but we need to find out the colour. Possible 36, and we're using a guide and we're still missing out. Christ almighty. How do you 100% this legitimate? How'd you do it? You must literally play this over like months. Oh, we're in trouble. We don't know the colour. Oh Christ. Alright, so it's coming up to... We're going to have to change this A4 piece of paper soon. So the last one is on 802. We've got bedroom. There he is. Really 803. Oh, fuck. The codes ain't working. Hole 814. Oh, we've got... Okay, red. Okay, flipping paper. 827 hole. Then 840. 840 is the bedroom. Then it says PC only. Change code immediately. Code change. 859. Code change. PS4 Switch Beta version. Do not change code yet. So you got glitchy versions across, you know, the board. And it says PS4 Switch Beta version. Change code after this ogre's captured.
It was your job to protect Kelly and the rest of those girls. But from what I've just seen, the place is being overrun. You've missed way too many of those suckers. Now, until you figure out how to do your job and do it right, you're dismissed. Breaking contact.
Oh my god, this is so bad. Even with a guide, he can't do it.
I mean, how hard can it be? I mean...
Yeah, look at this. 23:35. Jeff, don't trap at 23:33. Wait a second to capture opportunity at 23:35. What? This game has audio glitches. You'll occasionally have trouble hearing the code change, especially if you pause immediately before. As far as I know, there's not much to be done about this. Fucking hell, so there's audio glitches in this version as well, which means sometimes you're going to miss the code regardless.
Yeah.
The game is pretty generous about mashing a trap and ogre, but I did have some trouble around the living room capture, so I'd recommend trying to be precise in that room. So the living room is a little bit more finicky than other rooms. There are 4 places where you can capture non-ogre vampires. Avoid capture at the following times. 15:30, Eddie as an ogre. Oh, that's spoilers. Thing is though, it doesn't matter with spoilers because we're not going to see any story anyway, because this is how you play the game. Oh, we had a cut-off screen there as well. Fuck. Sorry, Audie, I couldn't see it because the screen bloody blew up. And that's one thing I hate. Every time a game's over, it changes the bloody resolution of the game, which is shit. Okay, now we have a minute. Let's watch a little bit of story. God, this is shit. So where are we to? 148.
Well, we have to bottle the 2 downstairs, and Sarah's coming in with 6 more tonight.
6? Yep.
The problem is Sheila and I might have to make a delivery.
That's no problem. Tony and I can handle it.
I'm not so sure.
These have to go too.
Whoa, what's this? This is special vintage.
Oh, Jeffrey, don't be so selfish. Think of the poor, starving augers.
Those animals.
They're here.
Good. Come now.
What's the matter with you anyway?
I don't know. Bored, I guess.
Bored. Well, that's gonna change pretty soon, huh? I mean, we're on our own tonight.
So?
So? You heard him. We got 6. That's gotta be some kind of record.
Yeah, well, I don't think you understand, Jeff. I'm not interested in that stuff anymore.
Oh, this is shit, isn't it? Took quite a bit to persuade Josh to get back on the chair and play this game again. He really didn't want to play it. And you can't blame him. The gameplay's terrible. Yeah. If you want to beat this game, it consists of you looking at A4 piece of paper with entries of the room and times. That's pretty much it. That's all you're doing. You're barely looking at the screen. I'm just reading the paper. But it says here, there is a 1 second window to switch room and capture. This is a 4 second window. And there's another one, there's a 2 second window as well. God, it's so bad. It's like comical though in the end, because you're just switching cameras, just capturing stuff non-stop. It's hilarious. Ollie, is this fun or is this just shit? Is this becoming so bad it's good the way you play this? Like, you're just seeing things just get captured non-stop? Or is it just really, like, annoying? Is it obnoxious? It's awful. Okay, Ollie's just saying it's awful. So, and I think you're right. We're trying now. We're trying to beat it. We're trying to get there.
Hey, come on, everyone. Let's go down to the lake.
It feels like there was no beta testing in this game in mind, you know? They had like, oh, you capture like these kind of people around and you watch the story, but you can't play it both ways, can you? No. There's no playing it both ways. You can't enjoy it at all. I mean, it's a very easy fix. All you do is don't put like 100 like rapists in the game. Just don't do that. Put maybe like 25 in so people can actually let the story sink in, possibly. Yeah, I don't know why it needs so many. It's ridiculous. It loses its what do you want to call it? Excitement too.
To green.
Don't worry.
Blue to green. Oh, she said blue to green. There you go. She better be not telling Porky Pies. It's not green. She said blue to green. It didn't fucking work. Why didn't the fucking asshole who wrote this guy put the color codes? Because they didn't work anyway, even when they tell you. Or maybe still on blue. Maybe blue to green. You gotta wait for it to... Oh my god. Alright, we're... Yeah, I reckon when you said blue to green, you gotta wait for that scene to play out a bit more. It was still blue. Because this game's clever. Oh, it's so stupid. Because then you're waiting on her to wait for the scene to end, but then you're still trying to capture other stuff off screen. Even when they give you the code, it doesn't trigger it straight away. So it's a fucking guessing game. Yeah, you got to consider the room, the number, and how many you got to capture. I know it's. Yeah, it is a real challenge. And again, all Josh is doing is looking at this A4 piece of paper and spamming like the X button when. He sees one of the vampires. So again, how is this fun for the gamer to play? How is it? It sounds like someone's playing the cosmic key out of He-Man. That dun dun dun. It sounds like that. I'll be curious to see like a speedrun of this game, someone actually completing it, because it's going to play just like this, isn't it? And people are just going to say, what's this game about? And you're not going to have an answer. So around this point, this is when you got a code change. You got to jump the living room, but it says the PS4, Switch, and Vita only do not change yet. So basically, yeah, I'm just explaining to the viewers that there's glitches for other platforms.
What's going on?
That girl looks exactly like Madeline.
Oh, not that again.
No, not that again.
And how this has audio glitches.
Better change that code. How about yellow? Sure.
Oh, yellow. Okay, let's go. Now, I think the scene has to end. Now I think it works.
Oh, now this is my favorite bedroom.
Great.
Oh, we got a minute 25 to enjoy the story now. So let's watch. I've probably not. Yeah, we got a long time to enjoy this. Well, where's all the fucking dialogue then? The one time that you want them to talk. What's this? Where's he going? Does he have like a bad leg or something? He's hobbling up the fucking hill.
Oh. My father collects weird things. I'll get in. Wow. Let's check it out. Did Megan invite somebody? Some of Sarah's friends. That'd be great. That'd be so
Guys,
cool.
what's going on?
Come to the door. Come on.
Some of Sarah's. Okay, I'll be down in a bit.
Have we actually figured out why they're all hunched up, like hunchbacks? Have we figured that out yet? Is it to kind of give like a cheesiness to it so they get past it being like a home invasion? Like, you know what I mean? They look like more like creatures. I guess so. It takes the edge off it from being too strong. Oh, there's a game over here. We missed one vampire. Is it this one here? Okay, it's not this one. It's like a proton pack, isn't it? Oh my god, he is fucked. He's getting... Oh no, we got him.
Do that.
Right, this next one.
Is this the game over?
No, this is the next one, yeah.
So the next one after
Just
this...
one random one. It's like, yeah,
Wow.
you miss it, it's just an instant game over.
So yeah, the one after this, instant game over if you miss it, so... Yeah. We captured everything so far.
No, we missed two, I think.
Oh my god, they can't give you a game over on 2, surely. Oh my god, here we go. This is what banned the game, I think.
Yeah, so we have to get this one.
Okay, so she's wearing a
Megan, this isn't gonna work. You're not scaring me. Wait. What are you doing now?
Oh, this is so ridiculous. So that was the scene, I think, what
So,
banned the
yeah,
game.
Yeah,
That was it.
Obviously, we didn't see her get like fucking killed or whatever.
No, but again, there's like films like Last House on the Left, House on the Edge of the Park. I can't remember that guy's fucking name. Oh, what is his name? Oh, I should know it. But he's in both of them, isn't he?
Alright, code change for this night.
Code change.
Come on, let's get some fresh air. Right.
problems. What?
The Augs are here.
All right, I'll go downstairs and reset the access code to purple.
That was completely dubbed on, wasn't it?
What was that? I don't know. It came from outside.
Okay.
That guy is definitely disturbed. Hey, let's go.
The scene is different if you don't capture it anyway. True. That is a good point. Maybe the other one might have been slightly more graphic, but
Maybe Tony has seen the Augs.
I don't think it would have been very
I'd feel better if we switched the
all
code
that
again to
horrifying.
blue. We don't want anyone else to get control.
And when the code change kicks in, you notice it's all dubbed over.
I mean, just this one then, 'cause I'm pretty sure it's
I got the rest of the house okay.
This guide's wrong.
Yeah, because that there has one thing next to it. So
Listen, things are getting really weird around here.
Oh.
Keep your eyes open and watch out for the other girls.
Yeah, this look.
I'll be right
that one
back.
there has nothing next to it. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
have no idea what was
Yeah, at 13:51, there's no room. It doesn't tell you where to go. Oh, it's a checkpoint. Oh yeah, it's a checkpoint. Okay. So we're on the checkpoint now anyway, so you can enjoy yourself. Try to enjoy yourself. Oh my god, you fucked him up with some alien technology. What was that? Did we see how he got hold of that alien weapon? Did we see that? I don't think we did we? It is, but only slightly. Okay. As I gathered.
Wait! Don't shoot! It's me! Listen, I don't fool him! I warn the others. Okay, you check in there, and I'll check down there. Be careful.
Okay, so we could have captured that guy at 15:30. Oh yeah, there you go. Because it just showed you he took his mask off. That's like one of the guys, right? So that's a game over. But that one's kind of obvious, I suppose. Are these vampires or are these aliens? Because that's an alien ray for sure. Well, we don't need this anymore, do we? He can fend for himself.
Leader, this is mine. Come in. Leader, this is mine. Come in.
Oh, 4-second window. That's tight. We have a 1-second window coming up soon. We'll point out when it comes. Fucking hell. That's going to be harder to do navigating it on a D-pad than a mouse though, because obviously you're going to have to like do multiple commands just to get to the room. So this is an instant game over if we miss this one here. They look so incompetent, don't they? These vampires. Oh my goodness. It's like you could push them around and stuff. They're useless. Oh, we missed some now. Fuck it. But we have a checkpoint anyway, so we don't have to do all this shit again. She just said, like, she broke the, like, you know, she said use the trap first. Oh, what was that? The 1-second one? Yeah. Oh my goodness, people got to see that. That was a 1 second, a 1 second window you got to do that. How many tries would it took you to figure that out? Fuck me. Yeah. Yeah, Snake just walks into the same trap like 2 seconds later. Why didn't they just lessen the traps? I don't understand why you need to capture 100 of them. So we managed.
Trap that big hog by the back door so we can get out of here. Kelly, what if they're not there? We just have to trust that they are making home.
So don't capture the first. You got to capture the second. So there's 2 instant game overs here now. So fucking hell. How on earth is the player supposed to know this? So you have to skip this first trap. Oh, maybe because they're holding her. So if we trapped her, they would all die together. I guess that's the reason. That makes sense.
And you can't see like the fucking habit because also like, we got like the.
Audie, how's it going over there? How is this playing? I'm curious. Oh my god. Look at that.
This is all insane.
Oh, Audie's bored.
What are you talking about?
I tried to save him from the odds.
We've got to trap Tony.
And now you will pay.
Tony, I don't understand.
Oh, Tony's a bad guy.
Crazy.
Don't be foolish, Kelly. They wouldn't stand in my way. Would you?
Oh, thanks, Control. That was close.
Oh, we've done Tony in.
This was really consistent. Well, this is what this guy says, obviously.
This one's really inconsistent. This is what's on the guide, so this one might not even work. It's so jittery as well, the frame rate, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Bedroom. Well, we got a minute 5.
We've got a minute 5 now. Let's just enjoy some of the storyline. Top right.
The Augs are here. Oh, we suspected
The
as much
Augs.
when they didn't show up for the delivery.
They set us up.
Oh, Victor, they're just hungry.
Where are Jeff and Tony?
They're downstairs in the control room. Someone else has taken control of the cameras and the traps.
Who's that?
Right, Josh, I want you to talk to them. They're going to ask you some questions now.
Sorry, I'm not talking about country.
Josh has said, sorry, I got to read these, like, you know, these times. I cannot get stressed enough that all Josh is doing is looking at a piece of fucking paper, looking at the times and what he needs to do. He's not paying any attention to the game because you can't.
So it's just,
Yeah, bleep red then for a second.
well, there's nothing on here. This is bed.
How can you possibly enjoy this as a game if you can't even pay attention to the game because you're reading? At least I get to watch it, kinda. In a way, and it's bloody awful. I don't think they realise how monotonous this would be when you're like doing the same fucking trap over and over again.
Yeah.
Watching the same thing over and over again. And they're not different. It's not varied.
No. I mean, you didn't watch it. You got to see yourself play.
Yeah, you can't watch them. You can't enjoy anything in this game. Right, we're almost at the end, guys. So almost there. I don't know what ending we're gonna get. I don't know how the endings even work, but we'll see soon. Oh, we have a double trap coming up. I remember what's time difference? Okay. Oh my god, the team. Oh, shit. Okay. What's going on? I'm so confused. Why are the SWAT team fighting the innocent people? That's the problem. You don't get to understand any of it.
What are we going to do with the others?
Don't worry about them.
Okay. Yeah, the house owners have. Yeah, they are by the looks of it. That's the twist. It's hard to get any of that though when you don't get to watch any of it.
But it was going to be a surprise.
Oh, nice. Oh, they launched her properly out the window there. Yeah, no shit, we've been fucking helping you all night. We've killed like 99 people by now. A wall trap!
Only one that can save me. You're all mine now.
Oh, if we capture Kelly, we get the true ending, so we're gonna have to try that. No.
Thanks, Control. You just saved my life.
Why?
And you were very good.
They didn't remaster that one, did they?
Trapped most of the Ogs. I'll bet with a little practice you can be perfect.
So why didn't they remaster this FFP as well? The ending. Oh, there's one behind her. Dana Plateau. Is that related to yeah, Joseph Plateau from Day of the Dead? Is that his daughter? Well, that was fucking terrible. Yeah. I don't get this game. I don't know why people like it. I get that it's got a reputation. The problem is though, we didn't get to see any acting. We didn't get to enjoy any of the cutscenes or FMVs, whatever you want to say. You can't enjoy any of it. Look at this. We didn't get to see any of this cheesy shit. I wanted to enjoy it. This guy looks great. Did we actually ever find out why they were vampires? Do we have any context behind these monsters at all? Was there anything? Did we see anything? Because I don't. Yeah. That played so bad. That played so piss poorly. It's unreal how bad that was. Oh. You know, they put this. It's nice that they put this remaster together, but can they just like rebalance this game and just let the story be told and just cut down on all the fucking traps? Because they're not really. When you actually look at the game, it's not tied into like the story all that well, because it could easily be edited down where you need to capture certain so-and-sos when they're actually together on screen. Because sometimes the vampires being captured off screen don't interact ever with the cast. And the cast don't ever see the vampires, and then you get a game over, but you don't understand why you're getting a game over. They never interact at times. It makes no sense. Yeah, there's 1 second differences. So no. Yeah, there's no way you're going to get a perfect ending without printing a guide. There's no way anyone's going to pay this. Yeah. There's very specific traps as well, yeah, like where you get specific endings right there and then on like a single capture.
And there's two rooms where you just have to delay the first one and get the second one. It's
yeah.
Like just,
yeah, so there's times where you have to not trap, even though this game's...
So was it there's 6.
Fear is now available in the basement. Let's check out the basement anyway, because you know people might want to see what this is.
So can we actually just watch like the actual story?
Yeah, can we just fucking enjoy the story?
What story they could use?
Oh, this is what we wanted to see anyway. Oh, look at this. A conversation with James Riley. Who's James Riley? Oh, the writing director of Night Trap. Oh, that's nice. This got some nice extra features. I gotta be honest, that's cool. It's okay, Audie, I got you. Don't worry. I don't like how this game keeps resetting. Yeah, let's look at the prototype. A perfect game. How the fuck do you get a perfect game? No one's gonna get a perfect game. Don't tie in extras with like you having a perfect playthrough. Oh god. Is that it? No, it can't be. Can't be right. What are they all locked for? They're black and white. What the fuck is this about? Why can't we watch these?
So sorry, so we did the... You're not hearing me, but why is everything like great?
You can... This is such an incompetent release. It's not only is it glitchy, but you can't even watch stuff you just unlocked.
So you don't think all of this is literally tied to like you only like you have to get the perfect game to watch?
Or maybe it is... I don't know what it's tied to, but it's... well, there you go. You can't watch it anyway.
Right, so can we even watch the interviews then?
Yeah, that's...
Dangerous games. There you go. So we can watch this.
So what's this? Oh, is this... Oh my god, they got behind the scenes. That's great.
Yep, it's right there. Okay. Here we go. And action.
I find that so extremely offensive, and the only word you can say to the manufacturers
Wow.
and the shareholders of the company is shame on you. Shame, shame, shame.
Oh, they're
on
taking the
you.
piss as well. They're repeating it.
Hold it right there.
Shame
Can
on
you pause
people
this a
that
second?
produce that trash. It's trash.
I just want to say this. If you want to get past the censorship, all you do is tie in like the making of on the end of the game, like that, where like as an extra. Then the audience that's playing the game will go, oh, it's just a game anyway. Look, you see the actors talking about it and all the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. Why couldn't they should have done that? That would have got through the censorship, right? Because they say, yeah, look how cheesy this is, you know. If that was bundled in with the game originally, maybe it could have got away with the censorship. But I don't know what the fuck she was on about, because this game, not only is it tamed by today's standards, it would have been tamed by the early 90s. There's much more stronger games than that one there in the early 90s. This ain't... It's pure shit. It's pure cheese. It's so cheesy. It's not to be taken seriously ever in a million years. Yeah. I mean, fucking Manhunt can get released. You know, what's like almost a snuff game, which is a great game by the way. And you know, you can see you yourself hacking off someone's head with a machete, like, you know, and stuff like that. But this game is so tame. Manhunt 2 was censored, yeah. But then again, you know, Rockstar will get away with Blue Murder, wouldn't they? Because it's like Rockstar. They know their games make hundreds of millions, you know. So they could do what they want, but fucking hell.
My name is Jim Riley, and I was co-creator, writer, and director on Night Trap.
Well, I've got to be honest, whoever created the game itself, you know... I mean... His head's on the chopping block for me, because as a game, it's fucking shocking. The really hardcore fans of this game that would love all these extras.
Mid-80s.
It is.
Nintendo is doing very well with their video games, right? Mario Brothers type stuff. Sega is doing pretty well. I was working with Nolan Bushnell on a series of interactive advertising and interactive retailing campaigns. And I got a call from a guy who was ability of your
this is interesting. I like to watch this in my own time, but for streaming, I think people, you know, I don't think people will be that interested. So we'll close this because we have. I'll tell you what, those extra features are great. You know, that's really really cool. I do not having extra features linked to a perfect playthrough, which is almost impossible without a guide anyway, is a really silly choice. Yeah, really, really bad idea. Yeah. I don't understand why they did that. Alright, okay, so what... Nah, that's just shit. That's just drawing out like a bad game anyway. Okay, let's just sum up the game then. You know how I feel about it. I'm not going to talk anymore about it. Or Josh, what's your thoughts? Josh said it's awful, and watching Josh play, like I said, to just get this ending, all he was doing is looking at a piece of paper and flicking through the cameras, clicking, looking back at the paper. You don't get to actually enjoy the game. So yeah, it plays fucking terribly if you want to get to the end. Audie, what's your thoughts on Night Trap? I think a lot of... I was looking at a bit of this today and seeing how many people was reviewing this really well, saying it's a great game and stuff like that. But a lot of it is very clear. It comes from its reputation. And it's, you know, nostalgia, reputation, its history. For the gaming market. What is this? Alright, mute that a second. Okay, I'm going to read Audie's comment and then we'll patch this up. I really don't like the gameplay, and to be honest, there isn't really much gameplay anyway. It seems completely at odds with what the game seems to want to do. You want to watch the story play out a bit because, let's face it, FMV is the most interesting thing here, very true. But the game just won't let you, and the timing for the captures has to be so precise that it's not even fun. It's almost as stressful. It's an exercise in pure frustration, in the end, a dreadful game. Yeah, and it's beautifully put. Yeah, it really is. It's a really, really bad game, but it has it's a very significant game though for at a certain time period. You know, very controversial game.
Just controversial. That's the only reason this game ever
yeah.
That was it. Otherwise, this would have came and gone like nothing. So.
Yeah, if it wasn't a controversial game, people would have said this is a piece of shit. Yeah, it wouldn't have been. No, it's a good point. It wouldn't have been like a well loved, well-liked game because it's like I said, like how poor. Like we played it to completion. Like how poor it is as a game. Yeah. It's you know fair enough. It's an experimental game. We give them credit on experimenting, but it's a failure when you play it now. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I mean a lot of FMV games are like they're like point and click games.
Yeah.
Ugly, but at least they're sort of playable. This.
Yeah.
Just changing screens. And like
yeah, it's not a fun game to play. Yeah. And you know, you always had that impression that it's going to be like one of those really bad B movies, like a sorority horror kind of game. You know, you're going to be protecting these half-naked women running around. It's going to be cheesy. It's going to be fun, but it's not that at all when you're playing. It's nothing like that. It's really bad. Anyway, with that said, we're going to be moving on to a Goosebumps FMV, and the only reason I want to see this game being played is for Jeff Goldblum's lazy acting. So that's literally the only reason I want to see it. So, okay, so we'll catch you there.